For this experiment, we'll use test tube stand, barium chloride and sodium sulphate solution.
Hello boys, we are continuing with our Science 1 practicals and we are still continuing with the types of chemical reactions. You have done combination, which was slaked lime along with water. And then we had done the displacement reaction, which is copper sulphate with the iron nail. Today I am going to do another type of chemical reaction. I have got a test tube holder over here, right? The aim of the experiment is the reaction between barium chloride and sodium sulphate solution. Okay, we'll see what outcome we get after these two chemicals react with each other. So at present we have got a test tube holder. There are two test tubes, as you can see. This is a solution of barium chloride. Can you see the color of the solution? It is colorless. Okay, then we have another test tube which is containing sodium sulphate, Na2SO4. This is BaCl2, barium chloride, BaCl2, and this is sodium sulphate, Na2SO4. Can you see the color? It is again colorless, right? There is no color. Now what we are going to do? We are going to pour one of the solution into the other one. So from one test tube, we are going to mix the chemical into the other test tube and shake the test tube and allow it to stand for some time. There will be a PPT which will be formed, which we are going to note in the observation table. Okay, so I am going to take this barium chloride and I am pouring it in the sodium sulphate solution. Okay, can you see there is a PPT which is formed and it is what color? White in color, curdy white, right? So there is a curdy white precipitate which is formed when barium chloride reacts with sodium sulphate solution. Okay, so we are going to note the inference in the observation table.
In this reaction, you observe that sodium, which is more reactive, displaces barium from the barium chloride solution to form sodium chloride, while barium attaches itself to the sulfate ions to form barium sulfate precipitate, which is white in color. In this reaction, you observe there is an exchange of ions between the reactants to form the products. Let us now look at the observation table. First, the nature and color of sodium sulphate solution. It was colorless and transparent. The color and nature of barium chloride solution was also colorless and transparent. The color and nature of the mixture resulting on mixing, you will observe that a curdy white precipitate of barium sulphate is formed at the bottom of the test tube or the beaker. Let us now look at the inference. In this reaction, a white-colored insoluble barium sulphate precipitate is formed. As a result of the reaction, the white-colored precipitate is formed at the bottom of the beaker or the test tube. The reaction is an example of a double displacement reaction.